J-Start, jumpstart your Japan career. Hey, Kelvin here. I've gone from jobless in Haneda to leading talent acquisition team for the corporate headquarters of Walt Disney Company Japan here in Tokyo. In today's video, I interview four students, two MBA students, two undergrad students. Some of them speak excellent Japanese, some of them speak no Japanese at all, and they share about their experience at the Tokyo Summer Career Forum 2024. Watch this video and see if it makes sense for you to go to the event or not. What's your name?
Okay. So my name is Chloe, originally from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. So I just moved to Japan last year, September, to start my MBA.
Okay, what's your professional background before MBA?
So before MBA and before Japan, I was working in Singapore for 6 years in digital marketing. So we're like technical support for an advertising platform.
Nice, nice.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm from Miami. I used to be a nurse before this, and I've been in Japan for 2.5 years. And when I came here, I knew zero Japanese and I was an ALT. So that's my background.
And what are you doing now?
I'm studying in Doshisha with my friend Chloe.
And how was your Japanese before coming to Japan, and how is it now?
And four? Yeah.
So you had a JLPT before coming to Japan?
No, I can't. I studied by myself, but I came here and I took the N4 exam. Like I just came here and I took the N4 exam and I got it. So I think my level was N4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since you're here, how about you, Gabby? You're Japanese. Do you have JLPT?
I don't have a JLPT, and I wouldn't say I'm that good at Japanese. Maybe like N4, N5, around.
Would you guys be able to have a business-related conversation without help in Japanese, or no?
Probably not. I think it would be kind of difficult if they, use very like technical terms. Depending on the industry, I think it would be pretty difficult. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And the speed of like speaking very fast.
Speaking fast.
Yeah,
And it's your first day here at Tokyo Career Forum. I mean, have you started your job search some time ago? When did you start your job search, and how is that going?
I actually started 2 months ago. Kind of.
2 months ago,
because-
okay?
Yeah, because we're still in first year MBA, so we still have a year and a half to go.
Absolutely. And your goal here for today is to get an internship or a full-time job?
Yes, my goal is to get an internship for this
Internship.
summer.
And how has that been working for you? Do you see any challenges for not being a native Japanese speaker?
Yes. Quite. Yeah, it's kind of pressure. Like yeah.
I mean, if you have an example, say from today or since 2 months ago you started a job search, any examples of that hardship or challenge you faced?
Um, how do I put it? It's like I always have the pressure of can't speaking can't speak Japanese fluently. Yeah, and like I look pretty Asian, and people just approach me and speak Japanese like immediately to me and with a very native speed. So sometimes I feel like overwhelmed.
How about you, Gabby?
I guess I started the job search maybe like 2 months ago, but like she said, since we have a year.
Are you guys best friends, doing everything together?
Yeah, basically. So yeah, I think I came in here not with a internship mentality. I did want to get a job, but like for next year, just secure my position. Because I know in Japan you have to start searching for jobs a year in advance or 2 years in advance. So I'm just trying to get a head start on that.
In advance at least.
Yeah.
And how's Japanese playing into factor in your job search?
It's a huge part, actually. If you don't have Japanese, you basically can't get an interview or can't get a job. So, yeah, I think it's really important. But I've tried to apply for American companies, and that's basically what I've been doing here at the Career Forum, just looking for the American companies, yeah.
Has that been successful?
Um,
Or how has it been so far? I guess is the better way to ask.
Well, I've applied to a couple, and I guess I would know after the Career Forum if I passed or failed, or if I even got one. Yeah, so.
And your professional background is similar to mine,
Oh, really?
that you started off as an English teacher. What made you decide to continue living in Japan?
I think the quality of life is just a lot better here than in the States. You know, it's a lot more safer, especially for as a woman. And I don't know, I think I just really like the Japanese culture, you know, it's really interesting, super different from America.
Would you have, if you were to stay in the English teaching industry, would you have still stayed in Japan?
No, I actually didn't want to stay as an English teacher. I wanted to do something a lot more challenging. And so I think doing my MBA and trying to get a job here in Japan is one of the biggest challenges that I'm trying to overcome now.
What's your name?
Milo. Milo.
Milo and
Seth.
Seth. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Like, are you guys in school? What do you do?
I'll go first. So my name is Milo. I was born in England. My mother is Japanese and my father is Polish. Then I moved to Japan when I was 9 years old. So I like barely started Japanese since I was like a kid.
Right.
So my Japanese level right now is like the same as a university student.
So basically, native level
Native
Japanese
level,
speaker,
yeah.
right? Okay. And you're a student now.
I'm a student now.
Okay. And since when did you start looking for jobs?
Since like 2 or like last month, 2 months ago,
What year are you in?
4th year.
Fourth year. And how has it been so far?
It's kind of bit difficult for me because I was kind of a late starter. So compared to other Japanese students or the people who's gonna graduate next year, I'm kind of a bit late. But the people around me says you have time, so you don't have to rush. You need to find a company that suits you. So
Do you see it as an advantage you to be a bilingual candidate versus other students who can only speak one language?
for now, I haven't find an advantage yet, but because I didn't went through enough interviews and I didn't like met a lot of grown up to like judge me that much. But as you could speak both natively, you could ask like both questions in both language to the people who you're interested to, so you can gain information there.
Gotcha, gotcha. Should we actually sit over there?
Yeah.
Are you applying for specific types of companies, industry-wise, and Japanese or Western?
For now, I'm basically applying for the Japanese companies.
Ah, interesting. Why not Western companies?
The reason is I want to like work around Tokyo for like 5 or 10 years after graduation.
What I mean by is, say, like, Amazon Japan has office here in Tokyo,
I see.
so like
Ah.
gaishike companies or
Gaishike
Japanese companies.
For me personally, I want to like work in like the media industry, which is Japanese companies are more I found nowadays. So that's I'm planning to go that side. Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about that off camera. And Seth, tell me about your like how you came to Japan, what school you go to, what year.
All right, so my name is Seth. I'm from America. I'm currently a third year, sixth semester student at Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University. I don't have that much of it. I don't really have an international background. I always lived in America. I started studying Japanese about 3 years ago, and came to Japan last spring. So I'm a transfer student to APU.
Oh, and do you have a JLPT?
So I have taken N3 about over a year ago. Due to moving, I couldn't take N2, so I'm going to go to N1 next month. And I'm pretty confident I'll pass. I've taken some practice exams. So I would say I'm about N1 level.
Okay, and why have you decided to find a full-time job in Japan versus go back home?
So for me, it's a lot of it is personal because I love to live in Japan. I love to study Japanese. All my favorite food, music, everything is all Japanese. So I get a lot of the connection that when I'm in Japan, and that's a big reason. And I think also as an American, there's a lot of respect for Japanese companies and Japanese-made things. So I also think on a strictly work side of it, I think it'd be, I'd feel a sense of pride of being a part of that.
What is the most difficult part about finding a job in Japan, in your experience?
My experience is, well, in Japan, like this job hunting culture is so strong. Like so many companies, so many people, the professors have like the big impact to like you need to find a job and more. So you start feeling everybody's doing it, so I have to do it. Then you like sometimes get lost, like what I really want to do. What if I couldn't make it before my friends make it? So it's like a very Japanese cultural thing. So yeah.
And Seth?
I think my answer will be kind of similar. The strict schedule and the kind of pressure that comes with that. Even me, as someone in my third year, sixth semester, I kind of feel like I'm a little slow on the ball as a transfer. I'm kind of just figuring out now, like, even if I want an internship now, a lot of the companies will say, "Oh, you graduate in 25, like that's for 26 graduates. You apply for the job." And so I'm kind of scrambling to get that internship experience to be more competitive for the job positions. So I think, yeah, the toughest part is maintaining the kind of the strict scheduling system, because if you kind of miss that, then most of the companies, they're looking for new graduates, so you don't want to miss your window.
All right, thank you for the amazing advice. I'm sure you guys are gonna walk out with 10 job offers by the end of the day tomorrow. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you.
So, after hearing four people talk about the importance of Japanese in job searching at Tokyo Summer Career Forum, you might be thinking, my Japanese isn't that great. Why bother going? Here's the thing, if you don't go, nothing will happen. 100%. If you do go, something might happen. So, if you're already in Japan, you got nothing to lose, all to gain by showing up. You might be feeling uncomfortable to go there. I went to Boston Career Forum and it was overwhelming. All these people, booth, companies waiting for you to approach them and have a conversation. It's a daunting experience. But at the end of the day, you feel great that you went there, put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, and try to get leads or make a difference. Again, don't go if you want nothing to happen. Do go and see for yourself. If you've been job searching in Japan for some time and stuck, I've created a Japan Job Seeker personality quiz where it will help you reveal your personality type for Japan job search, as well as specific steps that you can take to get yourself out of rut and move toward your job in Japan. The link is in the comments. It takes only 1 minute to complete. JStart, jumpstart your Japan career.